Next game, let's switch helmets.
No, I'd look silly in that helmet.
Further, have either of you prepared your own vows?
Yes.
No. You wrote vows?
Yeah.
I don't have any. You're kind of making me look bad.
It's okay. I don't have to say them.
No, go ahead. I'll come up with something mushy. You'll cry. We got this.
Penny, we are made of particles that have existed since the moment the universe began. I like to think those atoms traveled 14 billion years through time and space to create us so that we could be together and make each other whole.
Wow.
Penny?
Right, okay. Leonard, you're not only the love of my life, I mean, you're my best friend. And you've got a friend in me. You got troubles. I got them too. There isn't anything I wouldn't do for you. We stick together and we can see it through, because you've got a friend in me.
Is that the song from Toy Story?
He loves that movie.
I do.
I'm Dr. Sheldon Cooper, and welcome to Sheldon Cooper Presents Fun with Flags. You may notice that I'm holding a remote control. That's because my camera person and co-host, Dr. Amy Farrah Fowler, has chosen to end her relationship with me. I'm going to pause here to let that sink in. Okay. If you need to pause a little longer, just click the pause button. But the show must go on, and thankfully all the things my girlfriend used to do can be taken care of with my right hand. Anyway, let's not spend any more time talking about her. We're here to talk about flags. Tonight's theme, flags of countries that have been torn apart, and the women, I have a feeling, were responsible. And then the Czech Republic says to Slovakia, I don't think you understand how being broken up works. Do you believe that? You think that the Czech Republic would try to hold on to what it had, given that it's not as young as it used to be? And I don't see any other countries lining up to invade its southern borders.
I'm gonna kill him.
But enough about the Czech Republic. Let's talk about the time Moldova made Romania a birthday cake. And Romania said it tasted good even though it didn't. And yet Romania gets dumped. I'll pause here while you mull that one over. I know, right?
When did you learn how to change a tire?
Every self-respecting gentleman should know how in case he comes across a damsel in distress by the side of the road.
If I see one scorpion, I'm getting on someone's shoulders and never coming down.
And there's your damsel.
Wow, this one's really stuck.
Are you turning it the right way?
No. I took the other four off, and when I got to this one, I thought, no, I'm gonna run. Let's shake things up.
Here, let me try. You're right, it doesn't turn the other way.
All right. This rust, combined with the aluminum recovered from the van, is now thermite.
Right. Couple pinches ought to do the trick.
Is that enough to melt the lug nut?
Well, let's start small. We can always add more.
You put up a good fight, lug nut, but you've met your match.
Hey, look, the lug nut's off.
I believe we forgot to tell him.
Think of Sheldon when you apply it.
I think this is the first time we've ever actually been alone together.
Oh, I guess you're right. Wonder why that is.
Well, off the top of my head, I'd say we don't have a lot in common except for the people we're involved with. Plus, when we first met, Penny warned me never to get into a car alone with you.
Yeah, You know, I bet you and I have more in common than we think.
Such as?
I don't know. Tell me some things you like.
Let's see. I like harps, Little House on the Prairie, medieval poetry, medieval literature.
Hey, how about some music?
Great. Sheldon never lets me listen to music in the car. He doesn't want to be mistaken for a gang member.
Find something you like.
Beatles, boring. Eminem, scary. Weird Al, how old are you? Neil Diamond.
Yeah, I love Neil Diamond.
I love Neil Diamond.
I've reconsidered. You can't work where I work. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Sheldon, I already signed the contract. I cashed a check.
You are not going to come out of this looking good.
Sheldon, I don't understand. I thought you said you were fine with it.
Well, I was, but that was before Howard explained to me how awful it would be if he had to work with his significant other.
He said what?
Oh, now, don't be insulted. He just thinks too much of you would be mind-numbingly tedious.
Excuse me, I need to have a chat with my husband.
Yeah, well, now, what? Keep it short. From what I gather, brevity is your friend. So are we good here?
Listen to me, Sheldon misunderstood. What I meant was if we worked together, there'd be too much of me for you, not the other way around.
Howard, if you're going to lie to your wife, don't start the sentence with Sheldon misunderstood. But that's a dead giveaway.
Well?
Okay, fine. I did say that, and I think it's true. I think if we worked together and lived together, we'd get sick of each other.
Yeah, but to be fair, he only said the part about him getting sick of you.
For the love of God, why?
What exactly do you think you'd get sick of?
There's only options here are to fake a heart attack or have a real one.
It's nothing in particular.
Is it my voice? Am I too bossy?
My arm is feeling numb.
Nailed it.
That's the wrong arm for a heart attack, doofus.
Sheldon, I know you're in the zone, but do you want some tea? All right, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but you haven't spoken in hours, and I'm starting to get worried. Please say something.
Leonard, prepare to be humbled and weep at the glory of my genius.
Nope, it was better before.
Look at it. I feel like my mind just made a baby. And it's beautiful. It's not like human babies, which are loud and covered in goop.
Holy crap, Sheldon. Did you just figure out a method for synthesizing a new, stable, super heavy element?
Yo, did I? Well, that can't be right. No one's ever done that before. Except me, because I just did it. Sheldon and his brain, yeah. 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 Sheldon and his
Yeah,
brain,
definitely better before.
Sheldon. Excuse me. Is it at all possible that you're knitting a pair of pants? Oh, no, you're understandably terrified. Allow me to explain. 45 days ago, I embarked on a railroad journey of healing because when my university was making me do string theory, my favorite comic book store burned down, and when my roommate got engaged, my girlfriend wanted to move in with me, which was no doubt a ploy just to see my, well, excuse my language, but my bathing suit parts. Sir, may I use your phone?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I understand that I'm half naked, but there is a reasonable explanation. While I slept in my sleeper car, all my possessions were stolen. Now, typically I wear pajamas, but I recently adopted a hobo lifestyle, and pajamas are the sleep pants of the man. I'll have you know, Mahatma Gandhi wore no pants, and a nation rallied behind him. My good man, now before you walk away, I know that I may appear deranged, but I am in fact a world-renowned physicist. Ask me the difference between a boson and a fermion. You go ahead, ask. The bosons have integer spin. Fermions have half-integer spin. My legs are getting cold. Why won't anybody help me?
Next question for the Butterfinger. How long is a galactic year?
250 million years.
Yes!
Okay, this one is for a Cadbury cream egg.
Oh, it's not even Easter time. This is crazy.
Which Archimedean solid has 20 regular triangular faces, 30 square faces, 12 pentagonal faces, 60 vertices, and 120 edges?
The rhombiconsic dodecahedron!
We are so smart!
Why didn't girls like us in high school?
Because we were awkward and weird and couldn't play sports!
Right again!
The first pitch will be thrown out by NASA astronaut Howard Wolowitz.
Thank you. Thank you.
Can he really throw a ball?
On our Quidditch team, he doesn't.
Yeah, that's a no.
I have a message for the young people here today. When I was asked to throw the first pitch, a little voice in my head said I couldn't do it. So I practiced, and you know what? That little voice was right. But then I remembered that I'm not an athlete. I'm a scientist. So today's first pitch will be delivered to home plate by science. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I present to you a working prototype of the Mars rover! And here's the windup and the pitch.
Why is it going so slow?
Because I'm an idiot who didn't think this through.
Okay, new plan. We go to Disneyland, play hide and seek on Tom Sawyer's Island, and then come back and see the end of the pitch.